Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more F1 2020 My Team career mode on this channel. So today we are continuing the journey and heading on into the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa, and hopefully we can whip something out from our back pocket and get a stunning result here. Who knows? But if you guys are enjoying the series so far, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and also ring that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified when the next video goes live. It's free after all, so why not do it? Alright, so before we head on into Spa, we're going to do a little R&D look here. We have 642 resource points to our name. It's insufficient to do anything major to the car. We have two major upgrades, by the way, for the chassis that just came in before our Grand Prix here. Department capacity is reached, so we could do a secondary wing flaps upgrade because I think this one's coming in soon. But I think we might want to save up some resource points for some bigger ones. The chassis department is getting on quality control coming through tomorrow. And maybe aerodynamics, we could spend some cash on quality control here. Let's do that. 1.1 million to our name still, so that's good enough for me. Our engine is looking very broken here, so I think it's time that we take another grid penalty. We're going to take penalties for everything. We're going to switch to brand new components. Probably means that we're gonna get sent to the back, even though we finish well in our qualifying session, but whatever. To be honest, we're gonna get everything new. Gearbox wise, I think we're still okay. We have 3 more races to compete with that one. We might go back to gearbox number 1 if things become very dire and bad, but that should be fine. Alright, we're taking massive grid penalties, so let's hope we can do well, and let's get some activities going actually before. Almost forgot. Let's see here. I think we do a team building exercise here and then maybe driver promotion filming for some acclaim. I think that's good enough. Let's advance time. Okay, so we did get some research and development done. Our aerodynamics front wing main flap minor upgrade just came through. Let's try and get another one done here. I think the minors will help a lot, so I think we might invest in this right now. Front downforce, or are we going to go for the rear downforce minor? I think we go front downforce, trying to finish the core development tree here for the aerodynamics. After our 2 major upgrades, we've jumped up to mid-table. We are above Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Renault, Haas, and Williams. So that is impressive to see. So hopefully when we race at Spa, we can get a decent mid-table result, maybe a P10 and higher. I hope we can successfully do that, and since my driving is pretty good, I hope the car jumps up to standard, especially with a new gearbox, so to say. So let's head on into the press interview and see what we do there.
Here we are in the HQ of our newest Formula One team. We've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump straight in. Your second driver really seems to be improving at a rapid pace. How dedicated are they? Your team's been picking up points fairly consistently. Do you think you'll be able to become a challenge to the top teams in the future? Your team's had their first win in Formula One. Is this a sign of things to come? Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful? Your team is currently best of the rest. Do you think you'll be able to challenge the top 3 teams in the near future? It's been wonderful to spend some time with you. Best of luck out on track.
We are entering the season break. Here's a bit of news before our season break. Good news from our friends at Honda. They've introduced a new upgrade package onto the power unit, so hopefully we'll notice some improvement in the next race. You can look at the upgrade details in the R&D screen. Probably affects our powertrain department. Maybe durability as well, right? Yeah. general maintenance, general durability stuff. That is pretty decent from us. We're gonna just straight on head on into the season break and let's see what happens afterwards. Alright, so season break is over. It's now August 24th. Belgian Grand Prix is coming up on the 27th, so let's get some activities going in the meantime. I think we might go for marketing strategy here. Let's head on into Spa and see how much damage we can do with the new upgrades. Alright, so welcome to Spa. We are running these setup elements of our car for Spa. I'm just gonna swipe through again and let me know in the comments section down below if you think this setup is decent for Spa or what adjustments you'd make to make the car work better in the Spa circuit. Of course, remember that we're using a Honda power unit and we are about mid-table. So I'm going to give this a shot, make adjustments of my own, and if there are any major adjustments that I make, I will let you know.
Yes. Oh. Yes. I like how most of them are just me crashing or not finishing a race. Oh, bus power. Keep going. Just keep going, man. Keep going.
Let me know you're all right.
It's broken. Yeah, keep going. Why didn't you keep going? You want to top up? If it's no trouble. No trouble. Thanks. No problem.
Okay, so we are now at the end of practice session 3 and I just cannot get tire management with a controller, so I just decided to fail that one, and everything else I got purple. So I think we're doing okay here. We're just missing out on the fast sector 2 team objective, but I just couldn't get that pace in qualifying pace program. So whatever it is, I think I'm done here. Practice was good. I love Spa. It's a pretty quick racetrack, and I think it's going to be an exciting weekend. So we are going to speed up time, I guess, and then head on into qualifying so that we register a time. So here we are on the R&D tree. I think I might do some tire wear upgrades because I do need that. What is this major one here? Engine cover for weight reduction. That is also something that we might look into, but I think we need our tire wear upgrades because there's a major tire wear upgrade right here. I think that should take priority. Furthermore, I don't have enough resource points for that upgrade anyway, so I think I'm gonna start this. After all, we do have the 50 position grid penalty from getting new engine components, but I'm willing to take that risk and starting at a P22. I may as well just skip qualifying. So yeah, here we go to the race itself. Alright, so welcome to qualifying, but due to our grid penalties, I think I'm just gonna let time run out and not set a time here. Save the tires for the race itself maybe, and save the vehicle for another race later on, of course. Yeah, I think I'm just going to, you know, skip to the race itself. So let's go.
Welcome along then to the Belgian Grand Prix, the race that gave us the maiden victory for the Jordan team in 1998. And in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special around one of the many corners of this fan favourite circuit. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 metres of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. Now, Anthony Davidson, I wonder, might we be in for some early pit stops today from the midfield teams, all trying to put some pressure on or disrupting things for the leaders up front?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know, you got your own race to run, I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up front. However, closer to the head of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Albon. Sainz, Perez, Norris and Esteban Ocon. Stroll, Gasly, Antonio Giovinazzi and Raikkonen, Magnussen, Grosjean, Jack Aitken and Daniel Ricciardo. Russell, Latifi, Kvyat. They've taken a grid penalty and the rookie. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
We didn't have the performance in qualifying this weekend, but considering last race, we might be able to get a points finish.
So here we sit in P22 with a 50 grid penalty. It's not ideal to start in the back, but it was vital to get new engine components on our very worn out engine. So let's take a look at our strategy here. It's a soft to medium strategy, but I'm wondering if I go medium to soft, if that changes anything. Maybe coming in a little early? We'll see. Anyway, we'll stick with that plan. We'll drop our fuel load to about 10 laps, because I think we can easily manage fuel here and there. That's fine. 29.4 kg. Alright, let's start the race and hope that we can get a decent finish here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to get started at Belgium. 5 red lights and little decent start here. Trying to overtake people here. Trying to get the inside line. Braking early. Oh, Kvyat had the same idea as we did, but we get it out of there better than him. In P11 now, on this fast straight here. Rich and overtake deployed. Trying to catch up to Norris here. No DRS just yet. Alright, we're gonna save the ER now. We're gonna use some ERS right now. Going on the inside. Took a little hit on the wing. But we do take over. Outside line didn't work. Come on, let's push.
Nice start. Let's keep it up.
Push, push, push. Don't show me yellow lines, bro. Oi! Let's go. Aji Baji right there, man. Sainz is next.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Let's go. P9. Ah! Come on! Rich, we gotta risk it. What? Whatever.
DRS is being
Yes.
enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Punch it. Ooh. Come on. I'm concentrating so hard, guys, if you guys can tell. Come on, let's push.
Window, you'll be on the mediums. Gap to teammate behind is 4.4 seconds.
Let's push it. Trying to get close to signs right now. That fast pace right there.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds.
I know, mate. Trying to drive, bro. I keep pressing brake there. I don't need to. Come on, baby. Alright, push, 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 push. We get closest to signs on this long line here. Alright. No DRS just yet, because we need to get within 1 second of signs. Trying to push the car to its limit here.
We think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
Ah, always that turn, man.
There's 5 laps of fuel.
Alright, let's go.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
Decent turn, that's fine. We're pushing, pushing, pushing away from everyone else. Get out of here. Hamilton is 2 seconds behind me. He just pitted. Ocon is approximately 3.5 seconds ahead. Gotta push.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix.
Come on, baby. Trying to push as hard as I can as I prepare to box this lap. Hamilton is right on my bum. We're going into the pit lane. Alright, here we go. Into the pit lane. Let us see what happens, how long it takes for our pit boys to get us sorted here. Going on the medium tires. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
2.7, not the greatest. Alright, now we go. Rich and overtake, trying to push this car to its limit. This is the fast zone here. Woo! That adrenaline rush, man. Alright, we're dropping down to standard for the middle stint here.
Caution, caution.
Uh-oh. What's the caution for? Rich and overtake.
Some
Ooh,
information on
Vettel's
that.
out of the
They've got a
race.
Serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a
Alright, we're
positive
good.
delta here. Slow down. Maintain a positive delta. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Alright. Yeah, well, everyone else caught up now because of this VSC Delta bull crap.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Alright.
Okay, clear.
Going rich and overtake now. Now Kvyat caught up with me, man, you idiot. This VSC
There's
thing
3
is
laps of
bull.
fuel remaining.
There we go. Overtake and rich. Go standard, actually. And as soon as we hit that apex, we're going rich and overtake. Trying to push as hard as we can on signs. I got a frame issue right there. Is my car okay? Yep, car's fine. Gonna turn off overtake. Prepare to drop fuel. Boom.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Shut it, Jeff. I already know. We have 2 laps of the race left. Rich. Overtake for a bit. Dropping down to lean. Standard. Overtake.
We're leading our teammate by 6.0 seconds.
Rich, overtake. Let's go. Push, push, push. Push on signs. I can see him. Alright, ERS is off. Trying to catch him though. Come on. Drop me down to standard. Gotta be patient. I see signs right in front of me. But we gotta be patient. Gotta build something in the next couple turns and then try to push in the last lap. Come on, standard.
This is your final lap.
Final lap.
of the race.
Still can't get that turn right. Alright, rich and overtake, trying to push on signs. Don't think we'll catch him in this race unless signs makes a big blunder, which I highly doubt. Whoa. Yes, baby.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds. Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
It's the battle for P8 against Kvyat. Going rich now. Going to finish the race on rich fuel mixture. Alright, coming up to the final corner here. Definitely seems like P8 is in the bag for us. Final 2 corners. And we should be settled for P8 in the Belgian Grand Prix.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Well done to Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas, who get P1 and P2 respectively. Always, it's going to be for this season, Lewis Hamilton or Bottas getting P1 apparently. Although a couple of times I think Red Bull got up there, but yeah. Sebastian Vettel unfortunately did not finish the Grand Prix, but hey, here we are, you know.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the rookie. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So here we are at the end of the Belgian Grand Prix. We know who got the top 3 spots and earned a podium. Max Verstappen missing out on the podium spot in P4. Albon, Ocon, Sainz, then us, Kvyat, and then Perez rounding out the top 10. It was a stunning race from us to get from P22 to P8. I would say it's because we switched out all the engine components that helped us get the 4 points for our team and to our name. Down here we see Jack Aitken actually get P12. What a run from Jack to get P12. Started at P17 on the grid and now ended at P12. 0 points, but still a very, very good sign from our teammate. Lando Norris in P11, Giovinazzi, Stroll, Raikkonen, Gasly, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Magnussen, and the Williams of Russell and Latifi at the back. And then Vettel did not finish, but it seems that Renault is starting to become a backmarker car, kind of. But then again, we noticed that Esteban Ocon got P6. So still, I think Renault is still a strong contender for mid-table. Ferrari, unfortunate, but the Williams are still strong back markers, as well as the Haas so far. They had that moment of brilliance when they developed a lot more than us, and yet here they stand at the bottom because we overtook them with our 2 major upgrades before coming in here. So let's look at the standings for a moment and see what happens at the top. It's very tight between Hamilton and Bottas. It's 1 victory away from switching sides. If Lewis wins the next Grand Prix, he could overtake Valtteri Bottas and claim the top spot. That just means that constructors standing wise, Mercedes just dominate. They are 197 points ahead of Red Bull, and then 240 ahead of Ferrari, and 342 ahead of us. Racing Point are yet to overtake us in the constructor standing, mainly because I don't think many Racing Point drivers got many points. Like Perez just managed to scrape 1 point from this Grand Prix, and Stroll did not make it above P10. So anyway, we are going to the highlights, and this is where I say goodbye to you guys. You'll also see the acclaim and rivalry statistics. I think I lost this one against Sebastian Vettel. He was already on 29 points out of 30 before the race started. So I think it's a done deal. I think I lost it. There might be a fair chance, you know, there might be a moment where I could have won, or I could still be in it, but yeah, you'll see right now. Also, acclaim and all the money stuff is also on screen. But overall, I'd say Spa is a fantastic racing circuit. Really fast-paced, speedy track. Tire wear I couldn't really manage because of my controller. I can't really do slight turns. It's always full turns because of the joystick sensitivity. But it is what it is, as they say. Good fuel management. It saw us until the end on rich fuel mixture. A couple corner cuts, but that was okay because we did not get a penalty for all the mistakes we made in the end. Great lunge at the start to find ourselves in the top 10, and then a stunning race towards the end to maintain a P8 finish. Good pit stop strategy. Pit stop crew could have done a little better to rush it, but you know, I'm not complaining. We got P8 from P22. Yeah, we had to get those penalties out of the way at some point, so we took them here at Spa. So it was a stunning race. I hope you guys enjoyed. So please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell so you're notified when the next video goes up. It's free after all, so why not do it? Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing splendidly well, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy. So until the next video goes up, this is it from me for now. I'll see you then. Take care, guys, and see you next time.
You're magnetic, captivating, and you know it's true. Sent a smile and you started to make your way through.